A technique that's really useful when you're working with groups and you want to find out what risk management is really like in their organisations, but in a very positive way, is something called solutions focus. We did it this morning and I'll run through the results for you. So first of all, when you get the group together, you need to get them in a state where they can really imagine things being very different. And then you say, imagine that a miracle happens. While you're away from your office, really strong magic comes along and takes away all the things that don't work around your risk management process, all the frustrations around risk management. And then you ask them the question, when they go back to their office, what will they see that's different? What will they hear people saying that's different? And what will they feel that's different because the miracle has happened? So let's have a look at some of the things that have come up. Risk logs would describe risks correctly. Risk management would just be part of the day job. The CEO would be telling stories about how risk management works. Somebody said they'd walk past a department running their own risk workshop, needing no input from outside. Yeah, all sorts of things, and you can see risk would be part of everybody's day job. So these are all sorts of things that come up when the miracle happens, but it also lets you as a risk facilitator know, if you run this process, what isn't happening, and what the problems are. The great thing is you do that without going into a wine fest, and that's not talking about Beaujolais. That's when everybody goes, ugh. So we've avoided that. We found out what it would be like if the miracle happened. The next stage is to think, well, this may be a nirvana. Let's say the miracle happens, is a 10 on a scale of 1 to 10. We ask people to line themselves up in a line. And nobody's on 1, where absolutely none of this is happening. Everybody in our group was between 2 and 5. So they had some of this beginning to happen. So I asked what already works. What are the things that are already working? So there are workshops running. People are talking about risk. They have opportunities, or they know they have opportunities to identify those opportunities, those positive risks. They do use risk, cause and effect, and this depends on which organisation they're working in. But you can see there are already things that are working that they can build on. So the next step is to build on what you have that already works and to move towards the miracle. And to think about what would it take, what would be that next step to move you closer to the miracle. And there's some things that came out, different for each company, ranging from more directed communication, sharing knowledge and lessons learned, focusing first on senior management understanding and buy-in to make that happen, to be more proactive rather than reactive, to demonstrate and illustrate the value of these risk sessions of risk management as a whole by showing the results and then getting the time and the resources that they need.